Hello, welcome to BioGreat TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Biography of Pieter Williem Botha Jr. Truth is told, Africans born in the early 1950s can testify to the benefits that came with being light-skinned, especially when it's mixed race during the colonial era. No matter how bad, at least you'll have a sense of belonging to the ruling class. This explains the life of the man who served as the last Prime Minister of South Africa from 1978 to 1984 and went on to become the first executive president between 1984 and 1989. Pieter Williem Botha Jr. was born on the 12th of January 1916 in Paul Roux, South Africa. He was the only son of Pieter Williem Botha Sr. and Mother Hendrina Christina Botha, who were early European settlers known to be Afrikaans. Pieter Williem Botha Jr. had his secondary school education in Bethlehem province, then gained admission into the University of Orange Free State in Bloemfontein to study law, during which he began to participate in politics and soon became the campus chairman of the National Party, NP. It is a known fact that no matter how big the crowd, an extrovert will never go unnoticed, most especially an intelligent one like Botha, who at the age of 20 had impressed Prime Minister Malan with his speech during a campus visit. It became a win-win situation, since the visit was an opportunity for Botha to express his powerful thoughts, which in turn impressed Prime Minister Malan to offer Botha the position of the National Party organizer in Cape Town. After becoming the party organizing chairman in the Cape Province in 1946, he was appointed to become the Union Information Officer of the National Party and assigned to speak for and defend the party's image in the media. He carried his cross as he went on preaching the party's gospel across South Africa, meanwhile also announcing himself for the future. By 1948, Pieter Williem Botha Jr. harvested bountifully when he won his first election to the National Parliament, representing George in the Western Cape Province. Things got even better when he was appointed Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs in 1958, holding office until 1961 when he was appointed Minister of Colored Affairs, where he worked selflessly for the Afrikaans. Pieter Williem Botha's rise to power was quite fair and looked easy, as he was appointed Minister of Defense in 1966 during B.J. Vorster administration. Interestingly, Botha kept his ministerial office until 1978 when the big one happened, as Prime Minister Vorster resigned under pressure of the Mulder Gate scandal, so Botha was unanimously elected as the new Prime Minister of South Africa. It was a new chapter in his life as he began to promote constitutional reform and worked towards implementing a federal system of government that would give room for self-rule for the black natives. Botha's rise to power that seemed easy and smooth began to be difficult when he assumed the position of Prime Minister, since he turned his considerable energies to the task of reordering the South African society. He began to receive negative confrontations and even more intimidating challenges than any of his National Party predecessors. Soon, the country was experiencing economic drought as gold prices fell in a depressing manner, the defense budget was on the high side, rise in the campaign of terrorism and sabotage by the African National Congress, ANC, and the fast-growing internal opposition to apartheid added more pains. Unfortunately, the country's relationship with neighboring countries was on a free fall due to the deep divisions that had long afflicted the South African society through the process of silencing any neighboring country agitating for black rule. So, in response to the unfortunate attack against South Africa, Prime Minister Botha developed the concept of total strategy to see into the aspects of political, economic, military, and security issues. Subsequently, at Upington in 1979, he stated categorically to South Africans that they must now learn to adapt or die. Although, with no doubt, Botha appeared to be an instrument of change for South Africa, many people said his method of change is against the will of the black race, as on several occasions he was accused of strengthening and promoting apartheid rule in the country. And speaking about his achievements, he'll be remembered as the first president to legalize interracial marriage and half-caste children. He relaxed the Group Areas Act to allow free movement for all and was generous enough to authorize contacts with Nelson Mandela, the imprisoned African National Congress leader. However, he refused to heed to the popular demand of releasing Nelson Mandela, which caused civil unrest in the country, and it's quite unfortunate that Botha handled the situation rather too brutal, as he ordered airstrikes against black regions like Lusaka, Harare, Gaborone, and the offices of the African National Congress was razed down. Thousands of protesters were arrested and others tortured and killed without trials. He went as far as saying that South Africa has the capacity and the will to break the opposition Congress, in what critics tagged to be a brutal and unguarded speech coming from a president. With mounting pressures from the TRC, Truth and Reconciliation Commission, foreign observers, he was forced to resign as the president of the National Party on the 2nd of February 1989, and that eventually led to his sudden resignation as the president of South Africa on the 14th of August 1989, and the party's choice, de Klerk, was sworn in the same day. At the end of it all, Pieter Williem Botha Jr. and his ever-supporting wife, Elise, retired to their local home, Deer Anchor, in the town of Wilderness, a few meters away from Western Cape George. Unfortunately for the family, they lost Elise in 1997, and Botha remarried on the 22nd of June 1998 to Barbara Robertson. At the age of 90, Pieter Botha Jr. died of heart attack on the 31st of October 2006 in his home. Remarkable statement by President Nelson Mandela sums it up. While to many, Mr. Botha will remain a symbol of apartheid, we also remember him for the steps he took to pave the way towards the eventual peacefully negotiated settlement in our country. What have we missed out of this biography of Botha? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share, and subscribe to our channel.